Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we're back. If you haven't had an opportunity to watch The Devil's Dominion, that was the first episode for the new NBC show called Crossbones. Stop listening now, major spoilers, here we go. I'll make this really quick. It's not going to be a long podcast. If you have watched Star's original series, Black Sails, you will probably skip Crossbones. If you're a fan of John Malkovich, you will most likely, more often than likely, you will continue to watch the show, even though you know it's bad. Okay, but if you haven't watched Star's original series, Black Sails, then most likely you'll continue watching this, okay? Especially if you, I guess, want to know what would happen if Blackbeard didn't die, and if Blackbeard got old, and if Blackbeard, his black beard turned gray. This is what the show is all about, man. It's, how do you want to say it? It's the PG-13 Black Sails. It's not good. It's not bad. John Malkovich carries the show, man. Like his performance, like always, but it's not surprising, but it's every single time he decides to do something and act, take on a character, portray anything, it's going to be brilliant, and that's what it is. But everything else, man, falls short, man. It falls short of just how great this thing could have been. I don't understand the reasoning behind bringing the show, especially with who is the one that's responsible for bringing this show to us. I don't understand the justification for this. I expected more. I guess the bar was high, maybe. And this is kind of good, I guess, for the summer, but I don't see myself, staying home from, going on a summer vacation, or, I don't know, going to Universal Orlando or Disney World, Disneyland. I don't see that. I see, I'll let the DVR catch that, and then I'll go. It is fascinating to see Blackbeard alive and what he's doing. That's kind of cool. That aspect is cool. It's kind of cool to see that he still has that edge, that evilness, that, how do you want to say it, that legendary vibe to him, okay? He does feel like Blackbeard, Blackbeard. It does feel like this is a pirate adventure, but you just kind of feel like this is an old pirate, and it's not as scary as the tales of Blackbeard. It's like I said, it's a PG-13 Blackbeard. It's not a menacing Blackbeard. It's just an intimidating Blackbeard. That's the best way I can put it. That kind of sums everything up. That's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much it. If you like, pirate shows, if you're fiending for something to kind of hold you over to the arrival of the next Pirates of the Caribbean, then this is probably what you're gonna do, and what you're gonna watch. If you don't own or subscribe to Stars, this is what you're gonna watch. And if that's all you have, then bravo, man. It's not bad. I don't really want to talk anymore about it because it just has a sour taste in my mouth. I will say that John Malkovich deserves a better supporting cast. A supporting cast is what helps carry the show, just in case the script, the directing, the editing, the acting can't come up to the level of the lead. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's very difficult for someone of even John Malkovich's stature to even attempt to carry the show when his supporting cast is just not that good. He's surrounded around like D, C, and E, F, G, X, Y. He's surrounded around very low actors, man. Not any B, not any A actors. They're just really bad. It's just a really bad supporting cast, man. That's just being honest. And I hope that by episode 2 or 3 that the show starts coming around, man. We understand, what's going on now. We understand about the MacGuffin that's inside of the show. Let's move past that. Let's try to enrich these characters and try to tell a story that's worth people tuning into and wasting their time, because time is so precious, man. You can't get it back. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're out of here, man. That's Crossbones. My rating is either going to be in the the video title or in the description box. I haven't decided yet. Most likely it'll be in the video title because I want people to kind of steer clear of this if they can. But if you're a fan of John Malkovich, please support this, just like I will be supporting this. I won't be happy supporting it, but I will be happy when he's on screen. And he's on screen about 40, I'd say maybe 65% of the time he's on screen, which is good. So that's a great thing. Anyway, guys, we're out of here. Thanks again for watching. Let me know what you thought about Crossbones. And are you surprised to see Blackbeard alive? And are you happy to see what they've done with Blackbeard? Telling his story from a point that was supposed to be of no return, but now is a return because he's alive rather than dead. And man, you guys should really read up on some history books if you don't know what I'm talking about. Right there, guys. Thanks again for watching. And before I leave, man, once again, guys, I just wanted to kind of show one scene and one clip of John Malkovich as Blackbeard. This is pretty cool, man. You have to see at least the first episode just to kind of understand. Once again, this guy is brilliant. He's brilliant, man. It's like he gets better with age, and boy, is he old. Don't get me wrong. I mean, you've seen Red 2. He's old. But every time that he's on screen, he carries a movie, man. When Bruce Willis could not carry Red 2, John Malkovich was the one that carried Red 2. The same way that he's carrying Crossbones, man. Brilliant. I'm going to show you one more scene, and then we're out of here. And here's the scene, man. I don't want to spoil too much, man, but it talks about how the devil is an Englishman, okay? And I just want to leave it at that. But his eyes, his demeanor, the way his accent is it's so frightening inside of the show. You have to witness what he's done with this performance, man. I hope that he wins at least one award for this, man. It's going to be hard to kind of compete because the show is so bad. You know, when you're trying to compete with things like Hannibal, Orphan Black, Banshee, Bates Motel, and the list goes on and on. But I think that his performance is like this villain, you know, this Blackbeard who you don't use the name Blackbeard, but you know who he is just by his performance on screen, man. You know that he's legendary. You know that he's something that you don't want to mess with, man. It's something terrifying. It's something unknown. It's something menacing, but he doesn't have to be menacing all the time. You just know it by the look in his eyes. And only John Malkovich could have done this, man. That's what's brilliant about Crossbones. Where in every other aspect where it fails, this is where it succeeds and just blows every other show that ever had a villain, a bad guy, blows them out the water because of this performance, man. So that's all I wanted to say, guys. Thanks again for watching, man. And bravo, bravo.